Next match we have is the women's war game match, where we have Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Io Skye, along with Bayley, who we just learned will be the 5th member, taking on Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. First, let me just say this. Everyone in this match can deliver except for Raquel Rodriguez, in my opinion. In my opinion, I'm not a big Raquel Rodriguez fan in the ring. I'm sure she'll grow on me. But
well, okay, before you go, I want to speak to that. You remember her NXT run when she won the Dusty Rhodes Classic? I was like, oh, like, who is this? Because they presented her like as like the next, like, kind of brute force in the women's division. So, but then she got hurt. She got hurt because like she got hurt, and it was kind of a stagnant, run when she got to the main roster. But if she could go back to what she was at NXT, she can deliver. It's just a matter of how she's presented, and just is she going to keep working at the crowd, because she can go. It's just a matter of I don't know if she's really good on a mic, but in the ring she's decent. She can do that. She's sorry in the ring.
You're right. You're right. But the part that handicaps her here, on the main roster, is that the two big forces on the main roster are Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and let's just say Nia Jax.
Right.
So you can't be a monster to those three, because that's literally their gimmick too.
Yeah.
Aside from Bianca, but Bianca's always billed as like an underdog, but she's, I would say, pound for pound stronger than most men on that roster.
Absolutely. We see her the bonus.
Like, you can't have Rhea Ripley be a sympathetic baby face to a monster Raquel Rodriguez. It won't work, because Rhea looks like she could eat her for lunch. You know what I mean?
I'd pay to see it.
This is PG still. We'll talk in January on Netflix, but I do think that this should be a great match. Like, it should be fun, a lot of spots. I think Tiffany Stratton's going to cash in on Nia Jax during the match.
Yeah, that'd be a great twist.
Like, why not?
I've been yelling at every time since she won it.
I'm a convert. Yeah, I've come over to the dark side.
Thank you.
No pun intended. But
I was like, we said it early on. Like, yeah, but she's got it, man. It's like, it's like Tiffy time. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. So, and once again, this is so disrespectful. So I want to apologize in advance. Candice LeRae might be the Mike Knox for this match.
Yeah, which sucks.
She feels like a throwaway, which that's wild. She shouldn't be. But she's gonna be the Mike Knox, because she's obviously gonna be the first one to get eliminated. Like, because there's nothing she and as good as she can be and has been, she doesn't really fit into this story. It was just like she literally is talent enhancement for this match. It's wild, but it's like that's really whatever being real. Like, she's talent enhancement for this match. I feel like I could see Rhea Ripley hitting her with the Riptide 1, 2, or 3 and be like,
was she in this match?
What's he meant? What's that like that? That would be wild. So, but yeah, I had to make that point. Like I said, that's something I thought about all day when we talked about it. I was like, yeah, it sucks that she's even gonna be seen in that way. But I'm like, story wise, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think Liv Morgan is a sole survivor though.
So who wins? So you think Liv Morgan wins?
Yep. Because once again, it's been her year. It's been her year, and will Rhea get a little bit of her payback and some? Sure, great, but I think they have her pin Rhea.
Damn.
Yeah, but once again, only because it's been her year. It's not like
Dom's obviously going to get involved. He's
sure. That's right, exactly. So he'll jump off the cage or whatever. So like that's. Can you imagine being another heel turn? Go back to. You imagine?
That'd be a face turn.
Yeah, no, what? Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, another turn. But I mean, yeah, that was so insane at SummerSlam. That was wild. But yeah, I think Liv is a soul survivor. I think that she's, like I said, it caps off what she's been this year, and it's been a long arc for her. Like, I remember that match she had at Day One a couple of years ago, where I think she really came into her own then, and she's been on fire ever since. So yeah, I think that they close it out and give that to her. She ends up being a soul survivor.
So I think that something happens between Liv and Rhea that it's kind of like a schmoz, right? Because they don't want to put anyone over again right now because it's not one-on-one. The ending of this match to me is Bianca does something to Nia and pins her, and then Tiffany's still at ringside, cashes in, and jumps on Nia and then runs away. I don't think they're going to take the belt off of Liv, which they shouldn't. Nia, for what it's worth, she hasn't irreparably injured anybody in this run, which I think is great. Good for her. But I think she's doing fine. Like she's not she's not good in the ring, but she's not terrible anymore.
Yeah. I love that they've added the, well, I mean, it's not what it's called for her, but it's the same move. You know, I love that she's added the bonsai drop to her repertoire. And it took long enough. I'm like, that should have been her finishing move from the fucking jump.
Well, she didn't know how to do it without killing somebody. Like there's been a couple times that she's done it so far, and like to Rhea especially, and you just see that she's not padding her land.
Yeah, because I'm just like, yeah, intrusive thoughts.
January Netflix. Don't worry about it.
Netflix, yeah. Stay tuned. But yeah, but I'm glad they've added to the repertoire, and yeah, I mean, it's made her look more dominant, and she's looked good because eventually she's going to put over Tiffany. Like that's clearly why they were paired together. And yeah, it's not the same vibe like it was with her and Alexa Bliss. So I like that it's not the same in that regard. But yeah, I think that eventually she puts her over and calls it a day. So yeah, but like she's been good in her role. So well, she's had the titles to SummerSlam, right? So yeah, she's done pretty well. Yep.
And I would just love a cash in because this would be one of the most ridiculous ways to cash in.
Yes,
and like they're just going to make a splash.
Yep.
But I do think that Rhea Ripley's team wins. I just don't know how.